Howdy guys, welcome to Men's Chapter House. We're going to hop right into this. Romero is going to start on back, I believe. Oh no, armbar. We're doing armbar. That's right. So we're going to start in spider, and then here he's going to try to peel my arm using his other leg. Here I'm just going to basically connect, and then I'm just going to work my face underneath his underneath his leg, but then I just put my arm underneath his leg, and then I start working up. I'm out of this submission, and I just basically control that leg. Here I can swoop up top. I tried to come up on top, and here I'm being really slow, and I don't know why. My back hurts. I pulled something in it the round before. Here I'm basically going to double up on one side, and because I'm so doubled on one side and he starts to sit up like this, I figured he was going to try to sweep me. I was like, oh yeah, do it, that's clever. But because I've got right around like 70% of my weight on one side and only 30% on the other, and I'm isolated into one plane basically. So I'm basically a straight line with my weight. Anytime that you can attack a straight line, and be able to shift the weight more onto one point, it's one hinge point, and then you basically control their weight. That's how every sweep works. If someone you want to sweep, you can obviously do other things. This here what I'm telling him, but you can just shuck and then go. Basically you're just kind of bumping them, shifting just a little bit more of their weight over, so basically it's 80-ish or so, and that's what this little shuck is to get people up a little, shifting their weight, and then to basically roll them over, control their weight, and then you can drive into them, etc. But if you can control someone's weight, you can sweep them, right? Or move them if you don't want it to be a sweep. Like if you're on bottom position and I have all your weight onto one shoulder, I could spin you around like a little top. Right? Not saying that's something I'd want to do, but it's something I could do, right? Until you change where your weight was. Now, on top position, right? If all your weight ends up on my knee or anything like that, yeah, you're going for a ride. So, take that as you will. All sweeps work when you have the ability to control weight. Here he's going to try to peel my top arm off. And here he hooks my leg, and I was like, okay. Right? I could have just used my other leg and hook his head, but here, once my shoulder line is clear, I'm actually going to give it back to him, so he tries to sit back on it, and when he tries to sit back on it, I just clear it again. And you'll see I'm controlling his feet, trying to prevent him from being able to stand up, but then when I let go of them in front of him, and that position hurts, so I'm just going to give it back to him, and here I'm just going to feed out of that arm, and I'm going to basically pin his legs, and from this position I think I'm just going to work the thread and then walk around. I'm not entirely sure what I end up doing. I'm just really trying to work escaping submissions, so we'll see how that goes. I don't believe, oh yeah, he throws a triangle up on this one, and here I'm going to stack, pressing into it, easy enough to escape out of. Here I'm going to center a little bit more. I'm just going to let him go back into the armbar position, I think. Because I think what he's going to do is he's going to arm drag. I'm going to lean forward. Yep. Oh, triangle. I knew we ended up some kind of position like that. And here I'm going to just drive into it, opening it up again, passing. And then I'm going to basically reset. Back into the armbar position. This one, where he starts to lean back and then peel my arm, this one was clever. However, he started to swap his body over too soon, in my opinion. He would have had that pretty decent if he would have maintained that top position a little better. That peeling of that elbow is a really good way, and as you see, I peel his elbow to basically just take his back. I wasn't actually going for the submission here. I wasn't like trying to squeeze super tight or anything. Unfortunately, this position I was just kind of driving down a little harder than I thought. So he's going to get that And then we're going to start over again. Gotta be careful with that pressure though. I thought we were just going to end up moving into a different position, and I was going to have to work to get out of that. And then here, you'll see I'm clearing that shoulder line, peel it. He goes into that Omo. I basically just control the far side. I basically try to roll. He prevents that, and I was like, that hurt. So I tried to go around a different direction, keeping almost into like a upside down Kesa, and I was like, that's not going to work. I was trying to get his arm, but here he's going to do something really good. He's going to take my back because I give him too much exposure of my neck. And then here I'm like, I'm fine. I peel his hand off. As you see right here, he stretches, and that stretch of his hips, all he needs, right? One, the choke was there, so take nothing away from that, but my back could not have handled that position for any longer. He was going to get it regardless. He had choke or not. And again, he peels my elbow here a little bit, pulling it forward. This really breaks people's grips. However, he comes up on top, and he's still trying to feed that leg underneath. I'm not entirely sure why. You kind of like crowd yourself when you do that. Here, I believe I actually end up almost giving him the back again because of that quarter hook he has. If I cross my body like this, gift wrap position, when people go to sit back, they have a lot of control if you let them. And then he just kind of ends up in a weird triangle position, but he doesn't actually have anything. He'd have to like really, really raise his hips to be able to cause enough tension on my neck. And here I'm just going to shuck his leg off, and then he's going to try to come up on top, just knee shield in. Here he's going to just pass my leg by. He's going to go for a silly leg attack. So when he goes for this leg attack, I'm going to show him something a little silly myself. He wants to play in it, so I said, okay, we'll play in it. But here I'm going to crisscross his legs, basically trapping one in one armpit. And because the other one feels secure, I'm going to move the other one to the other side, and I'm just going to hold them because I got both of them. It happens. Don't let people crisscross applesauce you. That's all I got to say. I'm not sure if we get another one in or not, but my training partners are really good. Thank you for hitting me with that good rear naked. I needed that. Work my back a little bit, but that was the end of the video. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.